hashtag. So in order for you to do the same, if you want your video to be searchable to a very specific keyword or phrase, you have to use that keyword or phrase within the video description and hashtags. And obviously there's some variation here as to what kind of content you're making. Some people aren't speaking, sometimes it's just music, so on and so forth. But if there is no audio where you can use keywords, then the weight then kind of carries over to your description and your hashtags. There's a very brief summary of how you do this, but I want to take it one step further and just explain that making searchable content does not guarantee more views on TikTok. It just makes sure that your content has a leg up. To make sure searchable content gets the most views possible, you kind of need to make sure that the keyword or phrase you're using is something that's popular on TikTok. And you also need to make sure that the hooks you're using are getting people to stick around and watch your video for a bit, that the length and the editing style you're using are getting people to stick around towards the end, so on and so forth. So my best advice to you, if you're wanting to get more views on TikTok, which I presume you are if you're watching this far, is to first find a couple of topics that TikTok are rewarding right now. You can do this through Creator Search Insights, your FYP through TikTok Search, and for every topic of video you find, create 3 to 5 different variations of these and post them all. But all of these videos should have slightly different hooks, slightly different lengths, so on and so forth, because that will give you the highest chance of getting a lot of views on TikTok. That's a lot of information, and I'm going to get more specific videos out on each individual point this week, so make sure you follow so you don't miss those. And growing on TikTok can be tough, but we've provided a space where we can teach you everything you need to know whilst giving you one-on-one support to help you grow. Just like we've helped Susan here gain over 160,000 followers within a couple of months. If you want to have that level of support and training, then join the waiting room through the link in our bio. If you're in there, you'll get access to our next opening of our academy next Friday. And whilst you're in the waiting room, you'll get some free training to help you grow along the way. I don't know why more people aren't doing this on TikTok, but there is one easy way to make sure you're getting more views. And it's something that I've used that's helped me gain the views I've needed to gain over 180,000 followers on here in just about a year. And the trick is, for every single video you post 3 different versions. These 3 videos I posted were pretty much the same video, but they just had slightly different tweaks. And you can see that the results are vastly different. The tweaks I used were different hooks, different lengths, different kind of ideas to get people to comment. And the reason why this is so powerful, and a lot more creators need to do this, is because if you're just posting one version of a video, you're praying that that's the perfect combination of all the video elements that will get you a lot of views. But if you're posting multiple variations of videos, slightly different, then you'll see that some get more views than others. And over time, you'll learn that these kind of hooks work for you. These lengths of videos work for you. These topics work for you. And you're only going to know that through doing this. So if you want to get more views on TikTok, and more specifically, if you want to find a structure of videos that gets you more views consistently, then start doing this. Make sure you're playing around. And of course, make sure that your content is searchable, which is a very important topic on here. So make sure you drop us a follow, because I'm going to get quite a few videos out on that this week. And if you want to be part of the community where we've helped people like Susan gain over 160,000 followers within a couple of months through training and one-on-one support, then make sure you click the link in our bio to join our waiting room. The Academy is going to open again to a select amount of creators on Friday the 5th of December. You have to be in the wait room in order to get access. And in there, you can get some free training whilst you wait. This is one of the easiest tricks that will help you get more views on TikTok. And it's something I use all the time that's helped me gain over 180,000 followers on here. And it's very simple. For every single video you make, create 3 different versions. These 3 videos are pretty much the exact same video, but recorded slightly different. And you can see that the results are dramatically different. And there are 2 main reasons why this is. First, if you record 3 different versions of one video, you make sure you use a different hook at the start, so a different way of introducing the video, you use slightly different lengths of videos, you talk about things slightly differently, you use different ways to try and get people to engage. And if you're posting multiple videos, taking multiple approaches, then you've just got a higher chance of finding something that works. Just because a video you posted doesn't get any views, it doesn't mean that that video was bad. It just means that it was potentially a hook change away from going viral, or it was just 20 seconds too long from going viral. It can just be like that. So number 1, if you want to get more views, posting multiple variations of a video gives you a higher chance of finding video elements that actually work for your videos. And if you do this for long enough, then you'll have some form of structure of videos that works for you going forward. Now, the second reason this is so powerful is basically just down to how TikTok serves your content to people. When you first post a video, it gets served to a couple hundred people. If they watch it for long enough, it gets pushed to more people. And the cycle continues, and you only stop getting views when TikTok pushes you out to a couple hundred more people and they don't watch it for very long. So hopefully you can deduce there that the FYPs you're landing on have a massive impact as to whether your video is going to get views or not. So it doesn't matter how good your video is, you kind of just need to hope that the FYPs you're landing on are of people who are actually going to sit and watch a video. So if you're posting 3 different versions of one single video, then it gives you a higher chance of hitting this momentum. If you want to get more views, one kind of way to look at it is that you've got to enter more tickets into the lottery to create a higher chance of winning. I do follow a bit of a structured approach to this, so I have different hook structures that I cycle through. So if you want me to make a video out on how you can do the same, just comment part 2 and I can get that out this week. If you're a business, DM me, because we help businesses be seen online. And if you're an individual creator who wants to join the community where we help people like Susan get over 160,000 followers within a couple of months, then just click the link in our bio to join our waiting room. The Academy will open up again on Friday the 5th of December to only a handful of people, and you're only going to get access if you're in that wait room. Start landing on the right FYPs on TikTok so you can start getting more views from the right audience on here. Because of course, the app is massive, there are millions of users. If you're landing on random people's FYPs, there's a very low chance of them actually liking the topic of your video, even if you've made somewhat of a perfect video within your niche. To land on the right FYPs, you've got to use TikTok SEO. And the quickest way I can describe this is you get your videos categorized so that when TikTok finds a user who's interested in that topic, they'll put you on their FYP. For example, if you look at this video we posted the other day, at the search bar at the top, it says something like get more views on TikTok. That's how you see if your videos have been categorized. So that video is categorized to get more views on TikTok. That means that if TikTok finds anybody on the platform who have watched anything related to getting more views on TikTok, when they're trying to figure out what to put on that person's FYP, they'll consider our content. And obviously that's really powerful. So how do you do TikTok SEO so you're landing on the right FYPs and getting more views than you did before? It's all down to keyword usage. For this video again, the reason it got categorized to get more views on TikTok is because I used that phrase multiple times throughout the video. I used it in the description and I used it in pretty much all 5 of the hashtags I had available to use. So if you're doing gaming, make sure you mention the name of the game a few times. If you're doing a beauty routine, make sure you actually say that in the video. So on and so forth. The difficult part is actually finding what categories TikTok are pushing to people's FYPs right now, rather than just coming up with a keyword and hoping it will work. So make sure you drop us a follow because I'm going to get an extensive video out on that this week for the people who are really wanting to grow. And if you want to be part of the community, where we helped people like Susan grow to over 160,000 followers within a few months, with TikTok SEO being one of the things she improved, then just click the link in our bio. You'll get access to the wait room for the next launch of our academy. And in that wait room, you'll get some free content so you can start seeing some growth right away.